Everybody, and welcome to Follow Your Current channel. It's Mohsen, and today is our 20th story of this series. Today I came here to the outdoor Mashhad, Iran, and today is February 2nd with another story. Today's story is the story of a king, and it turned out that once a king hired a doctor for his courtier, and first he wanted to test that doctor, and he sent a lot of people to the doctor, but those people were healthy people. They weren't sick, and it turned out that doctor prescribed all of them, and then of course they were healthy, but he prescribed all of them, and then said you have this problem and that problem. And when the king asked the doctor why you did this, and he told the story, all those people were healthy, and the poor doctor said, oh, I'm sorry, because all my life I have seen nothing but sick people, and that now I thought they are sick. And the message of the story is that we have to check the tracks all of the time. Sometimes our old habits are very dangerous, but we are not aware of that. We think all the world is the thing that we know, and we are not welcoming to the new change or habits. Another story that I want to tell is the story that from Rumi. You know, Rumi once tells the story of a tanned man, and he was walking into the perfume market when suddenly he fainted and became unconscious, and whatever they did, they couldn't bring him conscious. Till one of his friends who knew him, he said, oh, I know that man. He's a tanned man, and he works with cows and sheep and waste, and he brought some waste of the cows and brought it into his nose, and then suddenly he smelled and became conscious. Because he wasn't aware of the other, he didn't know that the other words exist. He thought all the world is in his home and the world that he lived. So another story is the story of a frog. You know, once there was a well by an ocean, and there was a frog in that well, and that frog thought that all the universe is in that old well. And once a young frog jumped and fell into this well, and then he said that outside there is an ocean and everything is great, but the old frog said, no, everything is here, my kingdom, I've been here for years, get out of my kingdom and territory. And then the poor young frog went to the ocean and didn't stop to argue with that old frog. Thank you very much. And then the message of this story is to always we have to embrace the change and be open to the change. If not, we can't exist, we can't continue 21st century. Alvin Toffler said the winners of 21st century are people who read, unread, and reread. We have to read everything, then learn it, and then unread, okay, no, and then read it again, read, unread, and reread. This is a very important message from Alvin Toffler and from everybody who's gonna live in 21st century. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay, thank you, sir.